The 2:30 game on ABC is one of the greatest rivalry games in the country. I said one of, it's not the, but it is one of the greatest in the country. We have the Red River Shootout. Yes, I said the Red River Shootout. That's the real name. Don't at me. Quinn can back me up on that. We have number 6, Oklahoma, and unranked Texas. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Unranked Texas, when you had a Heisman Trophy contender, you were ranked number 1, number 2, and now they're unranked. Okay. Unbelievable. Not a lot of people guessed that going into the year. Texas comes into this game. Uh, it's actually a 1.5 point spread now. It says 2.5 on the graphic. This graphic was made a day beforehand. So looks like a lot of money coming in on Oklahoma from the news that John Mateer may try to give it a go this Saturday. It's not official, but he is trying very hard to get into this game and play. Texas has a 60% chance to win according to ESPN, FPI, which they always overinflate Texas. Quinn, let's go to you.
Yeah, this is my favorite setting for a college football rivalry game, period. You can go to the Texas State Fair, walk yourself inside the stadium. It's split right down the middle between crimson and cream and burnt orange and white. Then at halftime, you can walk outside, go get yourself like some funnel cake or a corn dog, play a little bit of like beanbag toss or something, and go back in and watch the second half. It's a beautiful setting. Um, I don't care if Mateer plays or not. Listen to me, Texas. Like, look, I'm having a heart to heart with you real quick. You're playing the best defense in the SEC. I almost said the Big 12. In the SEC. You know how long it's been since Oklahoma could claim that? They're back to playing elite defensive football. Brett Venables is going to make Arch Manning's life a living hell for 60 minutes. That's a guarantee. I don't think, luckily for you, I don't think Oklahoma's pass rush is as good as Florida's, but it's not much worse. Unluckily for you, their secondary is significantly better. So when Arch is out here making terrible throws in the dirt or bad overthrows, there's a secondary that can punish him for that in Oklahoma. Mateer plays, doesn't play, I don't care. You're playing possession ball against the Texas team. They're getting blown off the line of scrimmage. In the games against Ohio State and Florida, their defensive line is getting pushed around. That was not supposed to be a thing for Texas this year. Look, I said it on this podcast back when it was announced that Oklahoma and Texas were coming into the SEC, and all the hype was around Texas because they had that awesome 2023 season. I said it with my whole chest, and I still will say it to this day. The Oklahoma Sooners will win an SEC title before the Texas Longhorns. And the Texas fans know that's true. So why they know that's true? Because they've been looking up to Oklahoma for the last 30 years, begging them not to step on their throat too hard. Oklahoma owns. That's not going to change. Give me the Sooners.
That's bold, Quinn. That's bold. Now I can't sit here and say that I really would have thought Texas would have been unranked. Honestly, if we were sitting here looking back before the season, I'm like, hey, Texas in week 7, ready? Yeah, for sure. They're going to be undefeated. Arch is going to be the first overall in the Heisman race for sure. And Steve Sarkisian is like the man. Like he's the new Nick Saban, right? Never would I've imagined that Oklahoma would have been a top 10 team. I was almost out on Brent Venables as well. I was like, he's a great defensive minded coach, but he can't get the offense to work. And then entered John Mateer from freaking Washington State. Of all places, you get a quarterback from Washington State and think that that's going to, and it's worked out so far. You've played, I don't know how a lot of people are going to feel, but I'll say it. I think Auburn is a respectable SEC team this season. I think they have a very sound defense. I think Hugh Freeze has just not allowed the offense to click, whether that is Jackson Arnold himself, shout out Sooners, or his offensive schemes are just not working for Auburn. But I think Auburn's a respectable team. It's a very solid win, even if it was at home. Solid win against Michigan as well, who's got a new found offensive rhythm this season. On the other side for Texas, you've played 2 worthy opponents and both times at their places, um, and you've gotten just absolutely beat up by them. Ohio State, you play in the shoe, that's tough, but you can't find an offensive pulse to save your life, and then you go down to the swamp, and it's like, hey, DJ Lagway, a couple weeks ago threw 5 interceptions, and Billy Napier was, about to play Madden because he wasn't gonna be a coach anymore, and then you lose to Florida in the swamp. But now, granted, the toughest place to play in the country, but you lose at Florida, I just don't understand it. But now you get Oklahoma at home.
Yeah, it's a neutral site, but
But you're the home team, you know. This is your game. You get up for it. This is your Iron Bowl. This is the game for you. You know, this is the Super Bowl for you. You know, Arch has got to show something at some point, right? You can't be a dead fish the whole season, right? You got to show it at some point. You know, you got to show why people were calling for you over Quinn Ewers last season. You can do it right here against this number 6 team in the country. And you won't. We're gonna go Oklahoma in this game. I think Oklahoma is sound defensively, is so sound that I think it really doesn't matter if their offense has a rhythm because I think their defense is just so suffocating. And I think you're gonna continue to see it with this Longhorn team, that they're gonna be 3-3 in 3 losses of meaningful games, and looking to find some sort of identity. Like, Arch is also your leading rusher for Texas through in the 7th week. Like, you haven't found who you are yet, and I think Sarkisian has to go back and move some things around. Fred?
So real quick, Freddie, when Arch Manning loses this game for Texas, do they call for him to be benched? Or is that worth
wow.
your money too much money?
I
Wow.
think you play him through it regardless. Definitely, if you already have 3 losses, I think you play him through it. But I know, yeah, fans are going to be calling for it for sure. Like, you've only beat Sam Houston and UTEP and San Jose State. What the frick? Golly, beat Florida.
Yeah, Texas sucks. Horns down. I'm going Oklahoma to win the game as well.